let's talk about story two. And the story two is it's kind of the opposite. The individual or the company, the store, is pretty good at their advertising. They have people get to their site. Their bounce rate is relatively low because people come to their site, they search, they actually fill the cart, and then they leave, and that's the dreaded term abandonment. I guess it's the equivalent of we're walking around a store, we fill a push cart full of clothing, and then we just stop and walk out the door. So there was a customer that had that issue. Can you kind of approach that and talk about? So now we've talked about advertising the bounce rate. Now they're there. I guess they like the product, but they're leaving. What do you see, or what was Unisense solution for that, and how did AI impact that?
Yeah. So this customer actually they had hired the services of a CRO who essentially is like conversion rate optimization.
So
And
CRO, for everybody who doesn't know that,
yeah, so we the first
or
thing
that
was the
what is that, Chief Revenue Officer?
no, it's conversion rate optimization.
I'm joking. I know. I thought that. I'm trying to get us not to use acronyms because a lot of people don't understand them. So
Yeah, so they when we went there, the CRO person said, "Hey, what's the technology going to do? The problem is pricing. You're not pricing it right, so people aren't buying." So we actually spent a couple of meetings with the CRO, who was actually a consultant, to say that, "Hey, we're not here to," and I'm going to be very candid, "we're not here to steal your lunch. We're actually here to give you some tools to be even more effective." And because I genuinely believe it's the combination of AI and HI, artificial intelligence and human intelligence, that you say hi to AI, and I believe that's really what makes the difference. So we were able to then get the CEO to say, let's do an unbiased investigation. So we analyzed their data, looked at the conversion data, the product performance. We even looked at, the session duration, how long are people spending time there, and the bounce rates. And like you said, Kevin, this e-tailer had lower bounce rates, but and they had decent session duration, but people were not buying. Um, so we realized that their search functionality was problematic. So, people don't like to search in the way the current search interface is set up. We find that they have to keep putting more and more filters, and it's almost like you have to, cram a bunch of formulas before your math test rather than understand it. It's more like I keep on searching and I keep on searching, and then I have this aha moment. By that time, the charm of shopping is gone. So it was more, we realized that the search functionality wasn't surfacing the products that the customers wanted. And rather than go and initially change the entire search, we said, let's actually take our visual AI and then understand all of their products. So we scanned all their images, and we realized that product discovery was a problem, that people were there to buy products, they were just not finding it. And so we said, let's improve the search. And without changing the search engine itself, where there was a lot invested, we actually added a lot of thematic filters to it. For example, we created a filter called a Zodiac filter, where we knew that a lot of people that were coming here had some interest in zodiac signs. Um, we knew at least 10-20% of the traffic was interested in something like that. And we were able to take the inventory and group it in a more interesting way. And this is just one of the examples. We used different kinds of thematic filters, and that significantly started boosting the conversion rates because they had a sustainable fashion line. So sustainability was a big thing. So the people who were coming there were already interested in sustainability, knew about this e-tailer, but it allowed them to actually, find a more interesting way to find things that they were looking for. So we worked with their setup, we worked with their search, we found ways to use the AI in a way that really augmented their data and gave them significantly higher conversion rates. They started seeing right from the end of the first month a 27% jump in the conversion rates, and then it started increasing from there.